So today, I've decided that I'm going to drive to Brisbane for the first time in a year with my kids. I haven't told anybody. I haven't even told my husband because I've kind of felt like if I say it out loud, then I'm putting pressure on myself. But I'm just going to do it. And I straightened my hair. I'm putting makeup on. I've set outfits out. And I just want it to be a really good day. If I'm being honest, it's playing over and over and over in my head. Do you put your shoes on by yourself, boys? Constantly. And all I keep saying to myself is, it's just the anticipation. It's the anticipation that's making you nervous. It's not the actual driving part, because I drive so well. I'm fine. I'm actually really fine. It's just my fear. Yeah, you did touch the powder. The fear for me is being on a highway and not being able to get off. There's no close exit, but there is. You can pull off whenever you want. I don't know why I've got this fear. I just need to confront it. All I've got going in my head is confront it, confront it, confront it. Holy shit, we're strapped in. I know it sounds like such a little thing for someone that doesn't have a fear of driving on highways or just driving in general, but it's an everyday thing you have to do. And I've actually avoided driving to Brisbane for a whole year, which the more you avoid it, the worse it gets. And it's about friggin' time that I just do it. Here we go. Alrighty. Brisbane M1 Bruce Highway. Boys, can I do it? Yeah. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna cry.
No, you're not. Look at those coins. Oh. The yellow one is a true one. The one is
Alright, boys. Just a little bit because we're on the highway. Holy shit, I'm on the highway. And you know what? There's barricades, which is something that usually freaks me the fuck out. Okay, I'm on. All right, we just stopped to get some hash browns for the boys. I did actually have a pretty decent panic attack, I feel, on there. My face started to go all pins and needles. My vision started to go in, and I just had to stop talking and had to really focus on my breathing and just getting through, but it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. I'm concentrating too much on it. I really just have to let my mind wander, I think, to somewhere else other than the fear. And the fear of what? Like passing out? I don't think it will happen. I made it. I actually made it to Brisbane. I gave myself a goal of Brisbane Airport. I'm taking myself to DFO. If you don't know what DFO is, it's just like a massive warehouse shopping centre kind of thing, and I'm buying myself a fucking present because I am so proud of myself. There was so much doubt there. Oh, I actually pulled off on the highway on a main, very, very busy area. And I think that was the actual turning point for me, that I could just pull off. Like, I don't have to stay on there. I can just pull off. And I did, and I'm not kidding, my hand stiffened up. I completely froze. But I did it. I actually did it. I have just dead set conquered my biggest fear. I did it. I'm currently going through one of those areas on the highway that really scare the shit out of me. But you know what? Like, I honestly believe that me pulling off on the highway earlier, me doing that and having that panic attack on the side of the road just made me realize that I can just pull over. Like, with anything that makes you scared, you can always just stop halfway through, have a breather, and then just go again. I had this idea that I had to just keep going because I'm on a highway, but that's just not the case. I can pull over whenever I want. Whenever I want. Something that's helped me heaps is this. Like a black widow, baby! Dance, boys! I've been telling the boys to dance with me the whole time. We've been talking about the sun, it's looking after us, and it's weird. I've been also talking about, without making me upset, hang on a sec. Asking for my niece to look out for us. I really just had to kind of recoup and get myself together. The kids are going crazy in the back as well. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my God, it is weird because even them fighting is actually soothing for me because it does take your mind off things. But it's actually quite bizarre after reaching my goal point. Driving now, it's like how I used to drive, and I used to love driving. Like, driving is like my walking. It's where I get my best ideas. They're not gonna stop. They're really not. But yeah, driving was like my thing. I love long distance driving because I get to just dive deep into my thoughts, and I choreograph music, and I think of business ideas. They're not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop. So we've reached our second destination, and as soon as walking into these shops, I had intentions of getting myself something, but I walked past the jewelers. My boys are running through Target. I walked past the jewelers, and this stood out to me. Now, I do have a ring, and boys, and I've been looking for a matching pendant since I can remember. No, it's half price. Whoop, dead end. Hang on. So I thought I'm going to treat alongside treating myself. I said I'd treat the boys to a toy as well because they help me so much. All right, we're on the home stretch now. We've just gone to our second lot of shops because my goal destination, the shops weren't even open because we left so early. So we went to another set of shops. I bought myself a piece of jewelry. I bought the boys a gift each as well because they've just helped me so much on this drive. It's unreal how much they've helped me. Not that they'll ever understand it. But yeah, so home stretch. I'm so stoked. Really exhausted because I'm just so mentally exhausted. I'm buggered. I really am. My mind has just been on overload. But we got one asleep, two asleep. I also picked myself up some flowers. So yeah, got myself some flowers, and I got myself this pendant to match my ring. I did it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. tired from that trip. All up, I think it was around an hour and a half there. Usually you can do it in like an hour sometimes, but I was going below the speed limit. I stopped a couple of times. Yeah, because we left at 6:30 this morning and it's 12 o'clock now, so good amount of driving on a highway, that's for sure. So I'm just giving the boys a bath. They look so flustered. The boys only slept until I moved them into the house, and oh, I'm so buggered. But I just wanted to quickly say a couple of things, and that was, I've had this fear for now over a year. It came about when I was on the highway one day after dropping my mother-in-law off at the hospital. I went through a Brisbane underground tunnel and had my first major panic attack, to a point where I couldn't breathe. My heart rate was, I felt like it had just jumped out of my body and driven off. Then I continued to keep driving, trying to keep myself calm, and then I experienced my second panic attack about 20 minutes later. And then from there, I had my third panic attack when it started to get dark, to a point where I had to pull off the highway, and I ended up calling my brother to come pick me and the boys up. He drove his car, he picked up us in our car, and then he drove us back, and then he ended up having to go back. And then from that day, the next day, I ended up in the doctor's getting a prescription for anti-anxiety tablets. And it hasn't been until now that I've driven with the kids in the car on a major highway. I'm so stoked. I was smelling lavender the entire time. The entire time. I didn't use anything else except lavender. My breathing. I did hypnosis last night, and just confronting it and just doing it and not dwelling on it. I know it's going to be hard again, but I've made my first major step and I'm so stoked. Thanks for watching.